Happy Wednesday, friends. You're listening to What's Good Wednesday on Radio Chesapeake, and I'm your host, Jamie Dingler. Every week, we gather right here to shine a bright, joyful spotlight on the good news coming out of Maryland's Mid-Shore. And today, we have a full bouquet of springtime goodness, events, celebrations, community milestones, and opportunities to get involved. So let's hop right in, literally. Spring is arriving, and with it comes one of the most delightfully named events on the Mid-Shore, the 6th annual 5K Bun Run, hosted by Eastern Shore Rabbit Rescue and Education Center. This year's Bun Run takes place on April 4th in Rock Hall, the beautiful little bayside town perched right on the Chesapeake. You can join the in-person event or participate virtually from anywhere. Walk, run, or hop at your own pace. The in-person 5K route is a stunner. It winds past the harbor and the beach, offering scenic views of the Chesapeake Bay and Swan Creek. And every step you take supports the rescue's veterinary care and operational expenses. If you're not local but want to join in the fun, this is your sign to make a weekend of it. Several inns in and around Rock Hall are offering 25 to 30% discounts for Bun Run participants. Find all the details on the Hotel Discounts program page. It's adorable, it's outdoors, it's for a great cause. What more could you want? Find out more and register at esrrec.org/bun-run. Next up, we're heading over to Oxford, where the Oxford Community Center is buzzing with activity and ready to welcome the season. And they mean it. There is a full lineup. The big kickoff to their season of jazz on the stage at OCC is none other than Stella Cole, performing her show, It's Magic. If you haven't heard Stella before, she's known for a voice that feels both nostalgic and fresh, perfect for a spring evening. Before Stella takes the stage, OCC is hosting 2 educational programs. On March 18th, it's Fraud Protection Awareness presented by Burke and Herbert Bank. And then on March 26th, it's a deep dive into the book Deadline by Emmy Award-winning investigative reporter and former news anchor David Henry Brimehurst. The book is described as a spellbinding tale of a TV newscaster who inadvertently slides into the lethal intersection of organized crime, political corruption, big law, and media manipulation. If you love true crime, journalism, or political thrillers, this one's for you. And sandwiched between those 2 talks is a perfect midweek escape, Paint Night on March 19th. The featured painting is Sunset at the Dock, and OCC promises light nibbles, refreshments, and a relaxing evening with friends and neighbors. If you've been feeling a little cabin fever, Oxford Community Center has your cure. Find out more about these events and others, and get tickets at oxfordcc.org. Now we turn to Queen Anne's County, where the Kennard African American Cultural Heritage Center continues to grow, evolve, and serve as a vital keeper of local history. The center recently sent out a message from President Clay Washington, who reflects on the past decade of transformation. He writes about the restoration of the old historic Kennard High School and the growth of the Kennard African American Cultural Heritage Center into a vibrant space dedicated to preserving and sharing African American history in Queen Anne's County. In recent years, Kennard reached a major milestone, securing funding to hire its first executive director. This leadership has strengthened operations, expanded outreach, and increased visibility across the region. But like many nonprofits, Kennard faces challenges with operational funding, things like utilities, insurance, and maintenance. Grants often support programs, but not the everyday essentials that keep doors open. Clay shares that every level of support matters, as Kennard is doing its part to expand programming, strengthen partnerships, and increase access to history and culture throughout our community. If you'd like to support their work, donations can be made online, by mail, or by phone. Learn more about how you can support a space that preserves stories, honors legacy, and builds community at kennardheritage.com. If you love nature, people, and the peaceful beauty of the Mid-Atlantic coastal plain, Adkins Arboretum has an opportunity for you. They are currently seeking a part-time visitor services associate, someone who can welcome guests, answer questions, offer wayfinding help, and promote the Arboretum's programs and events. As the job description explains, Visitor Services Associates provide impeccable customer service at the information desk, helping visitors find the information and resources they need. Atkins Arboretum spans 400 acres and includes 5 miles of trails through meadows, forests, wetlands, and cultivated gardens. It's a place for education, research, community engagement, and the arts. If you or someone you know is looking for meaningful part-time work in a beautiful setting, applications are being accepted now. Interested applicants should send a brief letter of interest and a resume to Jean Wortman at jwortman, JWORTMAN, at atkinsarboretum.org. You're listening to What's Good Wednesday on Radio Chesapeake. Stick around. After the break, we've got a lip sync showdown, a major youth literacy initiative, and a monthly community festival you won't want to miss. Thanks for joining us for What's Good Wednesday, your weekly tour of nonprofit news from across the Midshore. Let's jump right back into the good news. Tickets are going fast for one of the most joy-filled, high-energy, community-powered events on the Midshore, Talbot Interfaith Shelter's 10th annual Lip Sync Battle. The battle is on, and teams from across the community are spreading joy and competing to see who will be this year's lip sync champions. Voting is now open, and the live event takes place on Saturday, April 18th at the Talbot County Community Center. I have the honor of co-hosting this event with my amazing friends Jay Hudson and DJ Ricky V. That's Ricky Vitanovic for you local musical theater fans. It's truly my favorite night of the year. The energy in that room is unmatched. You've got people from all corners of the community laughing, singing, dancing, and cheering each other on, all while raising funds to support our neighbors experiencing homelessness. You can meet the teams, watch the incredible video submissions, vote with your dollars, buy tickets, snag merch, or become a sponsor at talbotinterfaithshelter.org/LSB. If you've never been, this is your year to go. Tickets are flying out of the box office, so make sure to reserve your spot for this can't-miss event. Next, we celebrate a major milestone in youth development and early literacy. Talbot Mentors, an organization that has supported Talbot County youth since 1997, is now the lead organization for the pilot Talbot County Read Alliance program. Read Alliance has a unique dual impact model serving two important populations: young children striving to read and teens who develop strong leadership, mentoring, and workforce development skills through meaningful paid work experience as individual reading tutors. This program focuses on kindergarten through second grade, those crucial early learning years when reading skills set the foundation for long-term academic success. At the same time, teens gain job readiness, leadership development, and real classroom experience. For many, it's their very first job. This initiative is a collaboration among Talbot Mentors, BAM, Chesapeake Multicultural Resource Center, and Talbot County Public Schools, a powerful example of organizations coming together to support youth across the county. As Read Alliance co-founder Al Sykes puts it, the idea to pair teens and children from the same community in a mutually empowering relationship is founded in a commitment to bring children who are behind to their grade level standard while enriching the lives of students and tutors. This is the kind of program that changes trajectories for kids, for teens, and for the community as a whole. And finally today, Chesapeake Creative Wellness is gearing up for a season of monthly community fun with Saturday in the Park, happening the second Saturday of each month from April through October at the Easton Firehouse. They describe it as an afternoon filled with live music, local art, food vendors, and community fun. It's family-friendly, it's local, and it's a great way to support artists, makers, and small businesses in addition to Chesapeake Creative Wellness's mission of helping people with PTSD and anxiety. If you're a business or nonprofit that wants to participate, 10 by 10 table spaces are available for just $15 for businesses and free for 501c3 charities. Sponsorship packages are also available with discounts for early payment. This is exactly the kind of recurring event that builds community and gives people a reason to gather, connect, and celebrate creativity. Learn more at mycreativewellness.org or contact Darren Pruitt at Pruitt, Pruitt, .bay, B-A-Y, at gmail.com. And that brings us to the end of this week's episode of What's Good Wednesday. As always, I'm so grateful to share this time with you and to celebrate the people and organizations making the Midshore a place filled with heart, generosity, and joy. If your Midshore nonprofit has something to celebrate, send it my way at Wednesday@BeWhat'sGood.com to be featured on an upcoming episode. Now go out, get involved, and I'll meet you back here next Wednesday for more of What's Good here on the Midshore.